this is all my baggage. This video is gonna be all about letting go. Look at all this stuff. Today, I'm gonna be going over my hit and misses products and also some empties, whether they were hits or misses. And we're gonna be doing makeup, skincare, hair care, body care, all of it. Everything is gonna be in chapters, so if you guys wanna skip ahead to something, you guys will see it down below. So let's just get straight into it. Let's start off with makeup and empties. I went through 3 eyebrow pencils and I love all of them. This is Anastasia Brow Wiz, Sephora Collection Retractable Brow Pencil, and Revlon Micro Brow Pencil. I love all of these. They're all different price points. I would definitely say that my favorite of favorites is the Revlon one. I love this one the most. Next up, I would say the Sephora Collection, and then the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. It's just an OG, can't really go wrong with it. I went through 2 setting sprays finally. I feel like it takes me forever to go through makeup. Just the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I have mentioned this a few times on my channels. I love this spray. I got it in PR as a mini and then I bought a full size and I'm out of the full size now. It leaves your skin nice and radiant, not dewy but radiant. I love the mister on it and I love the scent. The Rare Beauty one, the Always an Optimist setting spray, was highly recommended. I really liked everything except for the scent. That's the only thing that bothered me. And I don't know if I will get it again because I really just did not enjoy the scent of it. But other than that, I feel like these honestly kind of perform the same. It's not bad. I just didn't like that essential oil smell, which I finished my House Labs concealer. This hardly ever happens. I love this. I already have a new one open. It's still my favorite concealer. This is Revealer concealer. I love this formula. I feel like even though they released new shades and have a neutral undertone shade for me, it's still not a perfect match for my skin tone. Shade match wise, it's not my favorite. Refi Lip Sculpt in Fawn. I really liked this when I first got it, but I wouldn't get it again. I think it's just a little too pricey. I have so many other lip liners that I love more, and I don't feel that the thing that was supposed to keep it on longer, I don't really feel like that made a huge effect on the lip liner. In fact, it actually made it look kind of like ashy. Let's just go straight into makeup that I just didn't like, so I didn't even finish it. I just didn't like it. The Marilyn Monroe Wet n Wild collection. I love a lot of things from Wet n Wild, but this was just a total miss for me. I didn't like any of the powders, the highlighters, nothing. The red lips were not my vibe, like not my kind of red for my skin tone. So there was just a lot of misses in this whole entire collection for me. I'm really excited to try these from CoverGirl. This is the concealer. I did not like anything about this concealer. The color, the formula, the way it felt on the skin, the way it looked on the skin, it's just an overall no for me. And then also they have this Clean Invisible powder. This wasn't horrible, but it's not my shade, and it's just not something that I would reach for again. It didn't leave a lasting impact on me. I'm pretty picky when it comes to face powders. So this Clean collection is a no for me, unfortunately. I hate to say this about drugstore makeup, because I do love so much drugstore makeup, so it pains me to say this about 2 drugstore brands in a row. Another thing from CoverGirl is these CoverGirl Exhibitionist. It looks like it was a collab with someone named Kelsey. These are liquid eyeshadows, and you guys know I love liquid glitter eyeshadows. So up my alley, I love them, but these were so freaking patchy on me. Like, I loved the color. It was just, it didn't sit well on my eyelid. It was getting patchy, so this was just a no. Also, CoverGirl. Pacifica Sunny Glow. These are bronzing drops. Not to say that these are bad, but just in general, I don't like bronzing drops that much. I learned I love my body to be tan, but I don't love my face to be tan. How that works out in the end, I don't know. I don't know, they always just end up being so like watery too, and like kind of patchy in a way. Like, it just doesn't, they don't mix well with makeup to me. This is a nice color though, because it's not overly orange. I'm not a bronze drop girly. If you are and you want to check these out, they're from Pacifica, so you can get them at Target or the drugstore. Makeup by Mario, the Mocha Glow. This is their moisture plumping serum, which I actually really liked in the shade Mauve. I didn't reach for these a lot. I love lip gloss sticks, but I liked the mauve glow, but I didn't like mocha glow color. Like this was just not a cute color on me. So if you're a beige girl or you follow my beige girls on TikTok, this was just like a no for me color wise. And formula wise, it's not something like I absolutely loved and would want to get again, even in the color that I liked. I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere in my drawer. Next up, we have this Clarins Lip Perfector. I don't like this sponge thing. I don't like the formula. It looks like it has a lot of color, but it actually does not. I'm sure this is pretty pricey and it's a no for me. Another thing I wasn't a huge fan of is this gold infused liquid illuminator from Billion Dollar Beauty. I used it a few times. It looked okay under makeup, but it was kind of thick and it had that weird like cast on it. So depending how you use it, I feel like it could go wrong really quickly. So because of that, I wasn't a huge fan of this. For concealer, oh my gosh, it was so freaking heavy and dry on my skin. Also, the color was really bad. I used the shade Natural, but besides the color being really bad, the formula was just so thick and dry. I couldn't believe it. I haven't tried a concealer like that in a very long time, so I just was not a fan of this. I have normal to dry skin. This did not work well with my skin type at all. I want to be clear about like my skin type and stuff, because obviously what may not work for me may work for someone else, but this was extremely thick and I'm not sure like who would like this. Most times I feel like, you know, there are people that are gonna like these things, but I'm just like, oh my god, it was not it. To Be brow gel. I heard so many good things about this and I thought Got To Be was supposed to be like the strongest hold. So I had such high hopes for this. I think I got it on the TikTok shop and it did not hold my brows, not even like for a second. So I don't know if I got a bad one or what, but this just did not work for me at all. My brows are not that stubborn. I use a lot of brow gels that work and this did nothing for my brows, so definitely would not be getting this again. I wanted to like these Maybelline Build-A-Brows so much. Sam on TikTok, Beauty Skills Anyway, loved it. She talked a lot about these and it's really cool because it comes with a felt pen and then it also has a little setter side. So many. I don't know if that was really necessary, but if you like that, it had that. It wouldn't show up on me at all. I tried different colors and it just never ever worked for me. It might be just like a really finicky product. I thought maybe one was bad, so I would try another one. Same exact thing, nothing really came out, so I kind of just give up on this. I don't like it. Wet n Wild mascara, Big Papa, also not a big fan. I love Maybelline base products. Even though I don't have a perfect shade of Maybelline, I do love a lot of their complexion products, but this Super Stay 24-hour powder was just not the one for me. I definitely prefer their Fit Me loose powder. That's my favorite from Maybelline, so I just wasn't a big fan of this. This is the Lancome Priming Serum. Let me just show you guys. The packaging is so pretty. I was already like, what the heck is this? Comes with a little thing. I have one of those like putty pore texture situations, which I will say, disclaimer, I just don't like those type of primers on myself. On top of that, when I did use this, I wanted to give it a try. My skin got extremely oily where I put this throughout the day, so it just didn't work well with my skin type. I don't know if it was like, I don't know why, but it got so oily where I put this. I hate to throw it away, but I just did not like it. It was at the end of this. This is the Freck Rich Protect and Prime Serum. I loved this. It had that really funny like tacky snail mucin kind of look. If you have oily skin, I would avoid this, but if you have normal to dry skin, I loved this primer so much. It just made my skin super hydrated, moisturized, and tacky and ready for makeup, which I really like as a base for my makeup. So I would definitely get this again. One last makeup thing, this is from Moira, and Moira does a lot of dupes for high-end makeup. This is their lip gloss stick signature lipstick. It's a balm texture and lip shine, so basically a lip gloss stick, and I just did not like this. I thought I liked this formula because I love the YSL ones. Not to be bougie, but the YSL Candy Shines, I absolutely love that formula so much. Let's move on to skincare. Finally went through this. I feel like I bought this so long ago at a K-beauty makeup and skin store here in LA. I finally went through it. It came with a little water bottle, which I kept to refill, and I feel like it filled it like don't know, almost 10 times it felt like. This is a Naturi Haramugi skin conditioner. So this, I looked it up, it's kind of like a milky toner. I love this stuff. My friend Victoria just went to Japan and she got me a new bottle, so I already have a refill. She didn't get that for me. I would definitely repurchase. You can get it on Amazon and you can probably find it in like Korean skin stores, maybe on Yes Style. So I finished up the Lancome Brenergy Triple Serum. A lot of people love this and I love the concept of it because it has 3 things in it and it comes out together. So it's like a serum, a vitamin C, but I just didn't end up really liking the lotiony part of it. They're not kind of messed up the texture for me. When it comes to serums, I like something that's really wet and thin and tacky. That's the texture that I love for a serum. Think Clarins Double Serum. I love that stuff. So I kind of thought this was going to be similar, but I didn't love it as much as the Clarins one. Another serum that I just finished recently. I feel like I finished this kind of fast. I think it's refillable actually. Oh, I think it is. It's the Skin Fix Barrier Serum. It's a triple lipid collagen activating serum. Skin Fix is well loved by a lot of people, especially people with sensitive skin. I have their moisturizer and it's in my travel bag. I do like it. It doesn't have a scent. There's just like absolutely no frills to the skincare. And for me, skincare is kind of like a spa moment, a self-care moment. So I don't mind like some fragrance, a little something. So like, I don't know if that moisturizer is one of my favorites. It's not one of my holy grails. It kind of just reminds me of like a new and updated and more expensive version of Vaseline in a way. And then this serum, I was so excited because Skin Fix is really good, but it was a lotion serum. And like I mentioned before, I love like the gel, wet, tacky serums. Wasn't a huge fan of that, strictly because I don't like lotion serums. But if you like lotions and you have sensitive skin and you want something with collagen and lipids, try the Skin Fix. These are from Coco Kind. This is their chlorophyll serum, which is actually for discoloration. I went through 2 of these. I actually missed this. I think I'm gonna get this again. This is the type of serum that I like on my skin. It has that texture that just sinks in super fast. It's like your skin just drank a glass of water is what it feels like. So I loved this. I don't know why the paper like turned like that. My first bottle didn't do that. And then this is also from Coco Kind. I love Coco Kind serums and you can find them at Walmart now, I think. And Ulta and Target. I love Coco Kind serums. I love the Ceramide Barrier Serum, the Chlorophyll Discoloration Serum, and this is the Vitamin C Serum. I've gone through so many of the Vitamin C, I don't even remember. And I've gone through 2 of these. I love both of them, highly recommend. I didn't use these a lot. I'm getting rid of them because they expired, but these are from Isle of Paradise and they're face self-tanning drops. These actually really worked and I feel like you can really control how tan you want to get. I have dark and medium. I was sent a lot of this stuff and I tried it all. But these, you just have to put it into your moisturizer and put it on, and then the next day you'll wake up with a tan. Earlier I mentioned I don't like bronzing drops, but I liked this. I loved the way that my skin looked with this. So I would give these a try, like if I knew I had a vacation coming up and I wanted to start prepping myself to be a little more tan and glowy and bronze, I would get this again, but these are expired, so I'm getting rid of them. But I definitely love the concept of it and I loved how my skin looked with it. And I tried medium at first, but I was able to use dark. Are expired and I'm so sad because this is my favorite lip oil of all time from Skin Cosmetics. I have another one in the bathroom. My Clarins lip oils are very comparable to these. Clarins is more known and accessible than Skin Cosmetics, but I saved these because I never wanted to run out. Oh my god, it's so annoying. But they're expired now. These are what made me realize I need lip oils in my life. Like when I'm doing my makeup, my life has never been the same after these lip oils. I have this face oil from Elemis. It's their superfood facial oil. I was so excited about this because I feel like a lot of brands don't do facial oils. And as someone who has normal to dry skin, sometimes on the more drier side during the cooler months, I love to use a face oil, but not a lot of people have face oils. Skin Cosmetics was my first one. Every face oil I use, I compare to the Skin Cosmetics one because it was my absolute favorite and they have so many different ones that I loved. This, I wasn't the biggest fan because of the scent. Again, it's like the Rare Beauty Mister. It kind of smells like essential oils and I know I'm like sounding like a hypocrite here or like conflicting, because with the Skin Fix, I'm like, there's no scent, there's no nothing. Give me something. And then with like Rare Beauty and this, it's just too strong. Like, so that was what I didn't really like about this. And I wish it was a little bit thicker, but it wasn't bad. It was not bad, but it's expired now. I go water cream from the Inky List. I had really high hopes for this because I love the Inky List. I liked it. I think it's really light. I think if you like light moisturizers, you would really enjoy this. I keep saying I have normal to dry skin, but I'm starting to feel like my skin is more dry than normal to dry. So I just feel like this wasn't enough for me personally, but if you like something light, I think you would really like this. This is another Empty from Inky List. This is the hyaluronic acid serum. Another super affordable serum, has that water texture that I love. This is probably my second or third time using this. I like to pick this up every once in a while, so I love that. That is like empty to the bone. This is an Empty for me. This is the Dermalogica Pore Screen. I really wanted to love this, but the more I used it, the less I loved it. But it's a mineral sunscreen. I know SPFs can be thick, but this was really thick. I don't know if I really like loved this. I definitely wouldn't get it again. Flawless Forget the Filler Moisturizer. I have so many moisturizers, and I used it, was like, didn't really use it again. I saw it, so I was like, let me give it another try. And it was just like an again. Moisturizer cream, but it just didn't give me that like luxe cream feeling and that like moisture that lasts a long time. So I just didn't really enjoy this that much. But speaking of creams, this is the Obagi Medical, loved by people with sensitive skin and the bougie skin people who know their skincare. Okay, Obagi Medical is that girl. It used to only be sold in dermatologist offices, and now they're expanding to like mainstream. This is their Obagi Hydrate Luxe Moisture Rich Cream. 12 out of 10. 20 out of 10. It was so good. This has no scent either, so it's good for the sensitive skin girls. I enjoyed this so much more than I enjoyed the Skin Fix one that has no scent. I think it's a texture thing. I like the texture of this one. This is a very rich luxe cream. It is so good. I loved this. I would get this again. Even Russ really loved this. It's so good. I would definitely recommend this. Two more SPFs that are empty. This is from Skin Proud. You can get this at Walmart. It's like $13. I think I need to get this again. This is one of my favorite SPFs I've ever tried. I'm always looking for new SPFs because they can be so finicky, and I can be very picky about SPF, but this was a really good one. It's a really thin formula, but it got thicker as you put it on, and it left the skin super glowy, and it's super affordable. I really loved this. This one is not super affordable. It's from the Charlotte Tilbury skincare line, but girl, this is another one that was really good. I loved putting this on before my makeup. This is my favorite like SPF to put on right before makeup. This is their Broad Spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen, Invisible UV Flawless Primer. So it actually is like a makeup primer and an SPF, and maybe that's why it worked so well under makeup. But this was my favorite thing from the Charlotte Tilbury skincare line, right after the Magic Cream. Actually, even more than the Magic Cream. That stuff is magic, this stuff is good. This is another Inky List product. This is the Oat Cleansing Balm. You can use this in so many different ways, and this is a disclaimer about this product. I feel like it's an acquired taste, if you will. Like if this was food, this is an acquired taste in my opinion, only because it's so thick. It's a cleansing balm in a bottle, but I don't like it as a cleansing balm. I like this as my morning face wash. I've heard time and time again that you really only need to wash your face once a day. At night when I wash my face, trust and believe there is no makeup left on my face when I go to bed, okay? So with that being said, I wouldn't have to wash my face in the morning, but I still like to, and that's why I like to use this, because it has this really thick formula, because it's a cleansing balm. It's almost like Vaseline. So that's what I'm saying, it's a very acquired taste. Is my skin normal to dry, or is my skin dry? Because my skin can get very dry, and this is what I love to use in the morning when I take a shower. I just feel like it kind of brings my skin back to life. It leaves like this feeling when you wash it off, and I actually like that feeling. It's almost like it's like protecting my dry skin. This is probably like my fourth, maybe fifth bottle of this. This is it's just what I love to use in the morning. I have it at home at my parents' house. It's just so good. I have a travel size one now, and I'm so happy about that because like I feel like I can't wash my face without anything but this. I'm using something new now. Oh my god, maybe that's why my face is dry, more dry lately. I think I need to go to Sephora and go pick this up like today. If you can't tell, I love it. The Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. I don't think I gave this enough of a chance. I think you have to give serums for your lashes and your brows at least 3 months. I know because I've used 2 different ones this year now, and it really does take time for it to work. I saw a little bit of results. So you know what? I should have used this longer because this is super affordable. I might have to get this again just to test it. I will test all of the ones on the market. I've already tested 2, so I might have to get this again. I didn't give enough time, but it's expired now, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Let's move into hair care. I only have one thing. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival, and it's a charcoal and coconut oil micro exfoliating shampoo. I wanted to love this so bad. I don't want to say that this is the cause of what I'm about to say next because I was using something else at the time, and I just stopped using both because I kind of freaked out. But at one point I was losing so much hair in the shower. I was using a Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner, like the generic kind from Target, and then I started using this, and I just felt like so much hair was coming out. In my 30s, I have noticed that my hair is starting to thin, especially at my hairline. I know I wear my hair in sleek looks a lot, but I was losing so much more hair than I ever have, so I immediately stopped using this. So I don't know if it's because of this, but I was just so scared. If anyone else has tried this and that has happened to them, or you are using this and you notice you're losing a lot of hair, it could be this. So you guys have to let me know if you guys have used this and have had anything happen, because I can't explain how excited I am to get rid of all of this stuff. Body care. I finally went through one of these. This is the Salon Perfect Slick at Home Wax Beads. I have an endless supply of these. Thank you, Slick. Thank you, Salon Perfect. I love this. I haven't waxed at home in a long time just because I've been so lazy, but these are so good. They smell really good, and it's for face and body, all hair and skin types. So if you wax at home, try this stuff out, and they're super affordable. And I'm at Walmart. It's just so easy. I love it. And then these 2 are from Josie Moran. You can find them at Sephora, but you guys, okay, I think I've done a video on these before, or like this before, where I mentioned the Trader Joe's body butter and also the Kopari body butter. Fan of the Trader Joe one because it was affordable. Was not a fan of the Kopari body butter at all. I don't know, I didn't like that texture. It's not the type of texture that I like. But this Josie Moran whipped argan oil ultra hydrating body butter is that girl. I'm not at the end, but I'm about to be at the end. They just sent new ones, and I'm so excited to try because this is the best body butter I have ever tried. It's probably my favorite so far. I'm using a Youth to the People one right now, which I'm sure these are both very expensive. But if you are someone that loves to have like silky, glowy, shiny skin, and you care about the skin on your body, I'm being for real because I didn't used to. This stuff is really good. There's like no scent or anything, and it's just so good. It's the perfect texture that I like in a body butter. And then on top of that is the Josie Moran 100% pure argan oil body oil. I put this on my chest and my stomach where I have like stretch marks every single day. I love the combination of these 2. I put this on first and then lock it in with the body butter, but I love this line so much. This really like changed my outlook on body care and taking care of the skin on my body. So huge fan of both of these. I don't want them to run out. I got a set of 3 of these from Philosophy. This is Amazing Grace, and there's like lavender and bergamot, I think. I love these. If you are a floral scent girly like me, I really love floral scents. I think you guys would like these Philosophy ones, and they're like minis, and there's 3, so you can like switch them up. It's definitely my favorite. That's why I used it up first. It just smells so clean, powdery, and floral. I really like this. I would get this scent again for sure. Now moving into health, finished a bottle of these Mary Roots organic hair, skin, and nail gummies. These have biotin, of course. They have a liquid version, not of these specifically, but that also is for your hair and nails and other things, and I definitely preferred the gummies personally. These tasted so freaking good. Do they actually work? I have been having a lot of like flat, like little hair, so I think my hair is growing, but I'm using something else on top of that. So I really like these. I'm taking new ones now from Grande Cosmetics, and I don't like the gummy at all. I don't like the scent, I don't like the texture. So if you believe in these hair care gummies, I love these ones. Okay, if I really got results because I'm using something else now and I feel like I'm starting to see results, we'll talk about that another time because I just started it, but definitely seeing results. And then this is a collagen powder from Total Body, and I got this because if you guys have been here for my health journey with the vlogs and whatnot, my knees are hurting, my back is hurting, my neck is hurting, and my body is not in its 20s anymore, okay? And it has made that very, very apparent to me in the last 2 years. So I started taking this. I wasn't taking the collagen for like vanity reasons, for like my hair, skin, or nails. I was taking it for my joints, okay? Muscles and joints. This is why I was taking collagen. I want to get this again. I was telling Russ I need to get this again. I highly enjoyed this. There's no scent. You could put it in water if you really wanted. That's gross, but I would definitely get this again. I need to get this again. So I recommend this. And then last but not least, this is magnesium glycinate for bone, muscle, and relaxation. And if you have a lot of cortisol in your body, this will help you. And apparently I have learned that I have a lot of stress and anxiety in my body, so that's why I went on this whole kick of figuring out what works. These are just tablets. You take 4 of them at night. I already got a new bottle, so I love this. I feel like it has made a difference in my life. If you guys believe in this stuff or need this stuff, I recommend magnesium over like melatonin. So much better. I also have a magnesium spray that I really like, but I already got new capsules and I take them before bed. So that is all of my hits and misses and empties for skincare, makeup, hair care, fragrance, all of that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.